Hey everyone, my name is John, and welcome to my channel, Little Reviews. This is going to be my first review, and today we are going to be looking at the HPUSN Professional Lighting System. Currently, what I got going on right now is just the basic everyday lights in your house, kind of lighting this up. Have to use 1000 ISO on my camera to get good lighting with the current lens that I have. So I picked this up on Amazon for $70. There was a 20% off coupon at the time, so that brought it down a little bit, around $14, $15 or so. So yeah, let's go ahead and kind of see what that does for my setup, as well as how easy it is to set up. Alrighty, first things first, haven't opened this yet. Let's get a look for everything that we get inside. So you get like this nice little carrying case. Everything can fold inside here, so if you need to transport it from place to place, that's pretty easy. So, we got a few containers for shades, assuming the two boxes for the poles, and then what I can imagine are the light bulbs. So we'll go ahead and move this out of the way. Check out what we all got in here. This is pretty much everything we got. We got a little bag for the things that'll go on there. But yeah, essentially you'll get what looks like 8 pieces overall, which is actually pretty simple. So we're going to go ahead and put this together. And I'm assuming it's going to be really quick, but let's see how long that takes. Alright, so we set it up. It took me a little bit of time trying to figure it out, essentially by myself. So heads up, I don't know if I got one just missing it, but this does not come with any instructions. Like I said in the beginning, there are only 8 pieces, and I thought it was DIY. It wasn't that straightforward to me, I guess, when I first opened it. So, essentially what I thought you had to do, I thought the outer lighting, like the white fabric, you had to start it small, and it was like a stretchy material. Just as a heads up, it is big enough that you can expand it all the way, put it over, and then there's some Velcro to kind of keep it on there. So that's not something you need to do. I could have saved so much time. I'm sure you saw the second one was set up way faster than the first. So yeah, heads up to all of you building this. Just be very cautious or not cautious per se, but not dumb like me and trying to find a hard way of putting it together when you can just have it completely open and there's no issues whatsoever. So we're going to get to the actual demo here in a second, but if I have a few things to point out about this. One, the quality overall, as far as feeling, it's alright. It does feel like it's has a bit more to desire overall, but I mean, you are spending $70 for this overall, and you know, the more professional stuff out there is way more expensive. So you kind of get what you pay for, but you know, it works. We'll see, like, lighting wise, how that works out as well. I'm very excited to kind of see what that does. The other thing I would say is the stand has a lot left to desire. You may have seen in the video of me trying to put it up that it was falling over a lot. Right now I have them essentially pointed straight up to help balance them to stay up. And if I pointed them forward at all for, like, if I want to be like completely forward or anything like that, it just kept falling over. We'll see if there is something I need to do with the stand to maybe adjust that and make it a little bit more of a wide base overall. I didn't really play with the base too much. I just wanted to put it together for quick assembly, just to kind of get an idea how long that took. But yeah, if you want to save, you know, 5 to 6 minutes, don't try to think of a complicated way to put it together. Just simply put everything together as well. Last thing is, like, when you are expanding it, there's a little circle in the middle. I thought the light bulb had to go through that, and I'm not sure if you saw those light bulbs. They're massive. I was actually impressed how big they are. But essentially what that is, that's a locking device for keeping it open. So as you push it all the way in, you push that to the base of the lighting fixture, and it kind of like locks it and keeps it outward. And then the light bulb just simply screws into that one. So yeah, cool. So let me mess with the base, see if I'm just like missing a few things to make it a little bit more stable overall. But yeah, we'll get to the lighting test here really soon. All right, quick update before we get to the test. I did mess with the bottom a bit. I just did not play with it enough. There is a way to expand it and make it a lot more stable. Again, I'm just dumb. So yeah, trial and error. I'm only human. Alrighty, audio is going to be weak on this one, but just want to show you kind of how I'm set up. Two of them kind of at the same level, going to be facing the spot where I'm going to be sitting. So let's go ahead and try these out. Alrighty, so we are back on the couch. I have the lighting set up. And just for comparing, right now my camera is sitting at 3.5 f-stop using 1000 ISO. So I'm probably going to go ahead after we turn the lights on. We're going to first turn it on to see with my current settings the difference it makes there. But then I'm going to change the settings as well to account for the more light coming in. That way we can see kind of the quality we get with more proper adjustments for the amount of light we're getting. So let's go ahead and turn the lights on first and see what kind of difference it makes with the current settings that I have. All right. Cool. So they're both on, and oh wow, that makes a huge difference. There's so much, it's so much brighter just looking at that just on the camera side. I'm sure details popping out now. You can probably see like wrinkles in my shirt a lot better. You can probably see a lot more detail in this microphone top. You probably see even like the cat hairs and fuzzes that are on there, because oh, so beautiful, right? But yeah, it's bringing out a lot more true color, because before we were just using the in-house lights, which is a lot more like yellow or orange overall. So it kind of gives that hue. This is like pure, almost white light. So anything it's bouncing off of, you're going to get more a feel for the actual color. Not only that, but the way that this disperses light, because it has that one big white screen in front of it, it kind of spreads that light out somewhat evenly. Like these are for $70, so you're kind of getting what you pay for. I can definitely see some spots on there where it seems like it's a little bit darker overall, but I mean, for 70 bucks, this is pretty great what it's doing. But yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and I'm going to change some of the settings on the camera to kind of get a better adjustment for this new light coming in, and we'll see the difference it makes there. Alright, so now we are shooting with 400 ISO as well as a 5 on the f-stop instead of 3.5. So you can see it is a little bit darker than the previous shot overall, but there's still a lot of good light coming through overall. The amount of detail and everything you can get out of this, it's phenomenal. Because the ISO is lower, we're not going to have such a grainy shot as before, because the higher ISO you go up, the more grainy it's going to get. Yeah, I just feel like it looks a lot cleaner, a lot better shot. I know like having a better lens is a great thing to have. But I would say if you're a beginner trying to get into like videos and photography, you may not realize just how much of a difference like real good lighting. Like this isn't even like perfect or that like awesome, but it's making a huge difference in the shot overall. And this is just $70. I don't have to spend $800, $1,000 on a brand new lens that, you know, has slightly better settings to get that shot just a bit better. Just making my lighting overall just a lot better made the biggest difference. And yeah, I think this is worth it if you're just starting off and wanting to just get like that little bit better advantage for like your post editing process, having that light there and everything. But yeah, I think this is definitely worth it. I'm glad that I got these. I'm going to be using these in all of my future reviews. And yeah, before I go, let's go ahead and turn these lights off real quick. So we did the comparison where we turned it on and kind of the difference it made. We've now adjusted. Let's see what a shot would look like if I didn't have these lights downstairs. So I'm going to pop them off real quick. So yeah, let's go ahead and I forgot to turn my screen around. But yeah, so now we're back here, a lot darker, not as detailed. Color, as I mentioned before, I probably look a lot more yellowy or dark orange. Overall details not there. So yeah, thank you very much guys for tuning in for this. And yeah, I hope you like my video. Bunch of random reviews, pretty much whatever I buy from this point going forward, I'm going to give you guys a little review. So yeah, thank you very much, and I hope this helped out. Talk to you later.